Bienvenidos, bienvenidos a otra sesión de inmersión en inglés con Facilingua. Mi nombre es Pilar y a mí me encanta estar aquí con ustedes el día de hoy creando estos personajes y además en esta mini inmersión en inglés. La idea es que ustedes con el material que tengan a mano, con lo que tengan en casa, con sus lápices de colores o crayolas o acuarelas o témperas o marcadores, lo que sea, y un trozo de papel, me acompañan siguiendo las instrucciones y siguiendo esta historia. A mí me encanta enseñar idiomas y aprender idiomas también. Y he descubierto que la mejor forma es uniendo estas dos cosas que tenemos aquí, los oídos y los ojos, porque así es la forma como nuestro cerebro está más feliz. Y porque nuestro cerebro está feliz, porque está diseñado, él está diseñado para aprender idiomas, sí, pero aprender idiomas escuchando y viendo, haciendo esta retroalimentación. Entonces, como nuestro cerebro está contento y está en un ambiente relajado y tranquilo, entonces es ahí cuando va absorbiendo el idioma. Hoy vamos a empezar a pintar nuestros dos personajes, ¿ok? So, are you ready? I am going to change my camera like this. Excellent. So we are going to draw. We are going to paint. We are going to draw two characters, two protagonists in this story, and you can follow me. You can follow me. Seguirme. You can follow me. You can follow me with instructions with your pencil, or if you prefer, with a marker. This marker is fantastic because it has a very big point. Okay, so if you have a marker with big point, is better than pencil. So the first character, the first protagonist we are going to draw is a person. In this story, there is I. In this story, there is I. A person, yes. So this person is a girl. This person is a girl. It's not a boy. It's a girl. Es una chica. It's a girl. So this girl, she is not an adolescent. She's not an adolescent. She's not an adult. And she is not a baby. No, she's not a baby. She is probably she is 8 or 7. Yes, she's probably 8 or 7 years old. So we are going to draw a girl that is probably in your imagination. You imagine in your imagination a girl that is 8 or 7 years old. So this is my paper, and I'm going to draw this girl. This girl is 7 or 8 years old. The top of your paper, the bottom of your paper, and this is the space that you're going to draw. So this girl is in your imagination. You can imagine. So she has 2 ponytails. She has 2 ponytails. One two ponytails, and this is the face. And she's very happy. This girl is really, really happy. And we're going to draw some eyes. So now we are going to draw her body. Her body. So arms, two arms, and legs. And she has some shoes. So this is my girl. This is my first protagonist. She is a girl. There is a girl in my story. She has two ponytails and she's really happy. And she's wearing a dress. And probably she is 8 or 7 years old. She's not an adolescent. She's not an adult. She's not a baby. This girl is really, really, really happy. And the reason that she is really, really, really happy is because one day, she is in her house. And she looks through the window, a través de su ventana. She is in her house, and one day she looks through the window in her house, and she looks outside, afuera. She looks outside, and she suddenly, de repente, suddenly, she looks something incredible. And she says, and the girl says, incredible, fantastic, impossible. Yes, she looks through the window and she says, incredible, fantastic, yes. And she sees outside, she sees through the window, outside, afuera. She sees this. We are going to draw the second protagonist of this story. This is what she sees. Esto es lo que ve afuera. She looks through the window and she sees, oh my gosh, and she sees this. She sees an animal. She sees an animal with 1, 2, 3, 4 legs. And this animal has got a tail. And this animal has got 2 ears. 1 and 2. And this animal has got a nose. And this animal has got eyes. Tiene. Yes. The little girl, she looks through the window. Wow. So the little girl, She looks through the window in her house. She looks through the window, and outside she sees a pig, a pig, a pig, cerdito, a pig. She sees a pig. This pig is big, it's really big. It's not a baby pig, it's not little, it's very big, it's enormous. So she sees the pig and she says, oh, incredible, fantastic, yes. And she thinks, piensa, she thinks, this is a magic pig. The little girl thinks, she thinks, piensa, she thinks, this is a magic pig. This is a magic pig. Yeah. The pig doesn't speak. The pig doesn't say. The pig is eating and walking, and the pig ignores. He ignores the little girl. She is so happy and jumping, and she is saying, oh, this is a magic pig, hooray! But the pig ignores the girl. And the pig doesn't say and doesn't think. The pig continues eating. So we are going to decorate with some plants and flowers, and the girl is happy and she's jumping, and she says, oh, it's a magic pig. But the pig doesn't say, doesn't think. He continues eating. He continues eating. So we have our scene, nuestra escena. We have our scene. So there is a girl. She is not a baby. She's not an adult. She is probably 8 or 7 years old. And she has 2 ponytails. She has 2 ponytails. And she has a dress. She is really, really happy. One day, she is in her house, and suddenly, de repente, she looks through the window. And she sees an animal. She looks through the window and she sees an animal, and she says, incredible, magnificent, fantastic, it's a magic pig. The pig is enormous. Yes. She looks outside of her house, afuera, outside of her house, outside. There is a pig. And the pig is enormous, and is big, and is spectacular. The pig doesn't say anything. The pig doesn't think anything. But the pig continues. He continues eating. The plants. And the girl, she jumps and she is super happy because she looks and she finds, finds a magic pig. Now we are going to paint. We are going to color this little girl and this pig. And you can select whatever, lo que sea, whatever colors you prefer. So I am going to change here. So you can select any colors that you prefer to color your pig and to color your girl and to color the flowers, the plants. Okay? So today I am going to select my watercolors, mis acuarelas. You can, puedes color with anything, with markers, with colors, with crayons, anything that you have is possible. So I am going to start with the girl, and she's wearing, lleva puesto this red dress. She's wearing a red dress. And going to color her hair. Her hair is yellow. And she has shoes. She has shoes. And her shoes are purple shoes. And she has purple shoes. So now I'm going to paint her skin and arms and hands and legs and mouth. She's really happy. She sees a magic pig. And now we are going to color pig. Pigs normally are pink. So he's going to be a big pink pig. So we have the two protagonists of today's story. There is a girl, and one day the girl looks through her window in her house, and she sees, she sees a magic. She looks and she sees a magic pig. Wonderful. And she is very happy. And she says, it's a magic pig. Okay, great. So we have our scene, nuestra escena. There is a girl, and the girl looks. She looks an enormous pig, and she finds, lo encuentra, she finds a pig, and she says, a magic pig, hooray! Okay, perfect. Now you have, now you have the two protagonists of today. There is a girl and there is a pig, enormous pig. And the girl thinks, there is a magic pig. She thinks the pig is magic. Yes, she thinks. Piensa, So the girl is really, really happy because she sees an enormous pig. She sees an enormous pig outside of her house, afuera. And she says, it's a magic pig. Thank you for coming today, and look and listen about this story of a girl that looks through the window and sees a magic pig. Gracias por acompañarme hoy en esta sesión de Facilingua, donde creamos nuestros personajes y escuchamos y vemos estas historias en inglés. Espero que hayan disfrutado como yo de dibujar estos dos protagonistas tan fantásticos de esta historia. Pero esta historia continúa. Gracias por estar aquí. Adiós.